Hey, this is Korean Che. So in the last video, I arrived in Sao Paulo and lived like the locals. So today I'm covering my weekend trip to celebrate the New Year with 13 other Brazilians. So Brazilians have many traditions to celebrate the New Year, and I would like to share it with you. So my friend Raul invited me on the weekend trip. It was December 30th. We booked an Airbnb in a city that is 2 hours away from Sao Paulo called Socorro, which means help in Portuguese, literally. Help city. So we made a road trip to Socorro. This is our Airbnb. It has a big yard with a slide, a barbecue, and a swimming pool. Little quick tour of an Airbnb. There's a swimming pool and the barbecue. This is the kitchen with the big dining table. There's this big garden in the middle of the house. There are 3 bathrooms and 3 bedrooms in total. Yeah, bunk beds. Yeah, then we went to buy food for 14 of us for 3 days at a supermarket called União. I love supermarkets. I just enjoy looking at what they're selling, their prices. Liter of Heineken. This 5 liter. They were selling these candles with photos of Jesus. Thought it was really interesting. Supermarket cheese. That's imported, is it? 15, that's like $3. If you look at those, other than that price. I'm a big bread person. I sincerely enjoy Brazilian bakery. They're sweet, they're good. I just love it. Even just looking at them makes me happy. And ham and cheese. Look at all these ham and cheese. I just want to bring all these cheeses back home. $2 ham. $4. And cornflakes. Probably they call it socorrillos. Socorrillos. They have also the leche flavor, chocolate flavor. Somehow there was a huge line for the meat section. I think they're celebrating the New Year with meat. We bought food full of a cart. And people really liked how this Korean guy saw this local supermarket really interesting. So at the supermarket, I bought this bakery called Sonho de Padaria, which literally is translated to dream. It's a deep fried donut filled with cream inside. So it tasted like donut, but I really liked it a lot. So I guess it's called a dream because it's like dreaming when you're eating this. So for dinner, we ordered pizzas. Brazilian pizzas are great. They're delicious. So my favorite one was quatro queijo, which means 4 cheese, and the one with a lot of meat. My least favorite, if I have to choose, would be Portuguese pizza. It was the one had egg in it. Then we had a good time just hanging around at the pool and drinking. So the next day, the sun was really nice, so we went into the pool in the morning. For lunch, someone made a churrasco, a steak. The Brazilian meat is literally so good. It literally melts in the mouth. And another person made feijão tropeiro, which is beans with bacon. It's always go-to with steak. So good. And we also had this garlic bread on the grill. It was a bomb. It was so good. In the afternoon, it started raining, but you know it's time to be at the pool when it's raining. For dinner, one of our friends, Lucas, made a lasagna, and it was literally a bomb. Since then, I started calling him my grandma. He's my Brazilian grandma that makes the best lasagna. Brazilians, they really have a lot of customs to celebrate the New Year. So to celebrate the New Year, they dress up in white or in pretty clothes. So they say the white clothes would bring peace and spiritual purification. They say they also put colorful underwear, and each color has a different meaning. They also put makeup on and be in their best shape. Then they play music and dance, drink, and have a good time. So I heard a typical way to celebrate the New Year in Brazil is usually you go to the beach and jump the ocean waves 7 times at midnight. And a lot of fireworks. Instead, we were at a countryside. So we played this drinking card game. It was guessing my cards and get to choose other people to drink or I had to drink. And they were playing a concert on the TV. And these guys put themselves into a car and did a chicken game in the car. And you had to stay in the car as long as possible. The one chicken's out loses. When it hit midnight, they kissed their lovers.
Isso. Bora! A bebida está esquentando. Só fala feliz ano novo,
tá bom.
então.
Eu tô muito feliz de passar esse ano novo com
And then we made a campfire. We wrote down on paper what we wanted to forget or lose in 2022 and then put it in the fire.
Não.
The next day, January 1st, oh, by the way, Happy New Year, everyone, was the inauguration of the new president, Lula. So they say that Brazilian presidents inaugurate on January 1st. So we watched the inauguration on TV and a lot of people celebrated. My friends told me that there will be a free 12-hour music concert to celebrate the inauguration from the artists who supported the president. And we grabbed this quick steak for lunch, and we had to come back to São Paulo in the afternoon. It was a short trip, but I loved it. So for me, it was an incredible experience to celebrate midnight. And I feel like Koreans consider it more important to see the sunset and sunrise of the New Year, not hitting the midnight itself, and practice all these cool customs, and the best part, spend time with my loved ones. Thanks for watching.